Now we have to create a React application which actually outputs uh, a table with the a table. Okay, the component name is cricketer, which is having the names of players. Okay, which represent this table which is given to us. Okay, so now we have a solution done by representing the players in the table by a JavaScript array, okay, and by creating a component. So I'll go for this implementation now. So I open the R3 React Apps application which was done earlier, and in this application I create a component cricketer. So it has to start with a capital C. So cricketer.js. Okay, so the file gets created, and here I am creating a function component. So I type RFC. So that gives me a function component. So if I need to create a terminal where I execute this, okay, before that the component which has been created, or the function component, we have to make an entry in app.js. Okay, so the entry is already done okay, so the entry which needs to be done in app.js in the JSX written here is we have to make the entry cricketer. Okay, and also we need to type this line, import cricketer from. Okay, so we need to type this line, import cricketer. That's the name of the component from, and then mention the file. So that is the file. Okay, it's not shown. Okay, the cricketer file. Okay, the file cricketer.js, that is to be typed. Dot means the current directory, and we don't type JS. It can be typed also, but it's not really required. Okay, so dot slash means we are in the current directory and the name of the file in the current directory. So if I execute this, since I have placed it in app.js, it will appear in the output. So to start the React app, npm start needs to be typed, and that will start the React application. So if I go to a browser, okay, preferably you try it out in Chrome. So it's still not complete. That file is not present in the. Okay, so by mistake I created it in the main folder. So the problem is I'll just make the correction because I have to read with the video. So in React Apps R3, okay, the file cricketer, it should be inside the src folder. Okay, so it was created outside. Yeah, now it is rectified. So yeah, now I should get the output. So http :/localhost so we get the cricketer as an output, because that's exactly what we are doing in this component. We are having this cricketer file, and now this is in the src folder. So when I created the file, I made a mistake. First I have to keep the cursor on the src folder, and then I have to click on plus, and then the file will get created in the src folder. So that is not done. So now it is rectified by copying the file in the src folder. Okay, now this component, now this is the solution I have given. Okay, now the red lines are the ones which are generated, and the blue font. Okay, now this has to be typed out. Okay, so since it will take me time to do that, I am just copying and pasting it. Okay, so now I copied the array of players, and now next I have to write the JSX which is required in between the divs. Okay, so the JSX which is to be done to get an output is this table. Okay, so the explanation I'll do a little later, but first I'll just get the output here. So I copied the JSX inside the div. Now if I go to the browser, I get the output. Okay, now the next question is, okay, I'll modify it in the same example. Okay, rather than creating another component, I am passing a parameter to the component. So I'm passing a parameter called s, and this s is, I'm supposed to display only the cricket players. So I have a parameter called s, which is supposed to display only the cricket players. So what changes I need to do? Okay, so I need to get the value of that attribute s. So I create a constant. I'll call it s only, and it will get the value of props dot s. Okay, and I need to pass props as a parameter to the function. Okay, so props is a JSON object which will have all the attributes which we are passing to the component. Okay, next I need to use a filter here. So I need to do a filtering here. So players dot filter, and okay, in fact I don't need an app. I don't need a map. Okay, no, sorry. Yeah, I'll use it later on. So the filter will consider only those entries in the players array, which those entries which have the value for sports is equal to s. Okay, so now what is why we said e dot sports? Why we said e dot sports? Because in e, now this is my e. I'd consider every entry in the players. So the first entry E is Virat Kohli, gender is men, and sports is cricket. So the spelling over here is sports. So now the spelling there is, so that's why I say e dot sports equal to. Okay, so and the value of the props. So let's go to the output. So we get only the cricketers. Now if I go to app.js, and instead of cricket, if I pass football, okay, if I pass football, then the output will show the players Sumit Chhetri, Liston Kalasu, Aditya Chauhan. These are players with the sports value as football. Okay, so now if I pass two parameters over here, suppose s is equal to gender, and then I say if I look at my example, we have got in the players, we have gender is equal to men, gender is equal to women. Okay, so there is a key in the object gender. Okay, so I want to pass a in Ecto.js, I will say G is equal to say men. Okay, so right now if we have gender men Sunil Chetri and Listen Kalasu, and Aditi Chauhan is gender women. Okay, so now if I pass two parameters, sorry, not parameters, two attributes. Okay, so I'm passing two attributes to the component. So I go to the cricketer now, and since I'm passing two attributes, I get the values by just typing props dot g. Okay, so now if I go here, so the g will, right now I'm passing the value g as men, g is equal to men. Okay, so when I come to the in cricketer, so if I say props.g will have the value men. So when I say sports is equal to yes, the condition in the filter, and I put one more condition, and e dot it is gender. Okay, I'm talking of these key gender. So is equal to, and I put the value g. So I'm expecting now, okay, it displays only the football players who are men. Okay, so it is okay. So if I make changes in the attributes, and instead of football, if I say it is, I say cricket. Okay, and I put the gender as say women. Okay, so this component now will display. If I save the file, okay, it's displaying the names of the women who are playing cricket, because I have passed the components, I have passed the attributes. S is equal to cricket and G is equal to women. I'm just going to explain this in the code here, though it's a different component I have done. Basically what is getting created is okay, this I'll do as an explanation, so I'll just do it outside here. So when you pass the props is an array which gets created, and this prop will have the entries s and okay, all these are actually in lowercase. So props is the array which getting created, and s is the attribute I am creating. Okay, and the value for s will be, suppose I'm passing say cricket. Okay, so this is then there is if there is two attributes, suppose s is there and g is also there, then g is, I'm passing the value say men. Okay, so props is an object which gets created. Okay, and it's that's the way it is. Okay, so I'll stop here.